Blazingsaddles broke every comedy rule, from wild casting changes to an ending of total chaos. This movie was packed with dangerous gags and bold performances, shocking studios worldwide.
When you was slaves, you sang like birds.
The role shuffle. On the very first day of filming, disaster struck. Gig Young, the original actor cast as the Waco Kid, collapsed on set suffering from severe alcohol withdrawal. Production halted as the crew scrambled for a replacement. At the last minute, Mel Brooks called in Gene Wilder, who had previously worked with him on The Producers. Wilder arrived virtually unprepared but transformed the role overnight. Instead of playing it like a typical Wild West gunslinger, he made the Waco Kid cool, detached, and quietly funny. This last-second casting change gave the film one of its most iconic performances and legendary screen partnerships. Richard Pryor's influence. Before filming began, Mel Brooks brought in Richard Pryor to help write the script. Pryor's sharp wit and fearless commentary gave Blazingsaddles its edge, injecting raw honesty about race, hypocrisy, and power into comedy. His ideas shaped some of the film's boldest jokes and characters, pushing the envelope far beyond what most studios dared. However, Warner Brothers grew nervous about his controversial reputation and refused to cast him as the lead. Studio horror and near burial.
The way you lollygagging around here with them pics and them shows can't be more than 114.
When Warner Brothers executives first saw Blazingsaddles, they were horrified. The film's relentless racial jokes, sexual innuendos, and fourth wall-breaking chaos made them panic. They feared backlash, lawsuits, and box office failure. Mel Brooks, however, refused to let the studio bury this movie. He believed in its sharp satire and fearless comedy. Against the odds, he pushed for a test screening to see how real audiences would react. That decision became a turning point, proving that what executives found offensive, audiences found bold, fresh, and hilarious. Without Brooks' stubbornness, Blazingsaddles might never have seen daylight. The fart joke that saved the film.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. If you shoot him, you'll just make him mad.
During the crucial test screening, tension filled the theater. The studio had no idea if anyone would laugh or storm out. Then came the now famous campfire scene. Cowboys eating beans and letting loose with an outrageous, uncut string of fart noises. The audience erupted in uncontrollable laughter. That moment broke the ice and showed the studio that they had something special. What was originally feared as too vulgar became the film's most iconic gag. It gave Warner Brothers confidence to release the movie, proving that audiences were ready for unfiltered, boundary-pushing humor on a scale Hollywood had never dared before. Gene Wilder's unique performance.
Are we awake?
We're not sure.
Gene Wilder came in at the last minute as the Waco Kid, yet his approach transformed the role. Instead of exaggerating the comedy, Wilder played the character cool, weary, and almost melancholy. This was the opposite of what anyone expected. That straight, grounded performance made his scenes even funnier against the wild chaos around him. Censorship battles.
Hold it. The next man makes a move, the nigger gets it.
From the start, Blazingsaddles faced relentless pressure from studio censors. The racial slurs, body humor, and unapologetic insults terrified Warner Brothers' standards department. Executives demanded that Mel Brooks tone it down, cut entire lines, and soften the satire. Brooks refused. He believed the film's shock value was its power, Cleveland Little's bravery.
As chairman of the Welcoming Committee,
Cleveland Little broke new ground as one of the first black leads in a major Hollywood comedy. His role as Bart, the quick-witted sheriff, flipped stereotypes and forced audiences to confront their biases. Off-screen, Little received hate mail and even threats for daring to play such a role. Despite the pressure, he delivered a performance full of confidence, charm, and sly intelligence. The real horse punch.
Hey, you can't park that animal over there. It's illegal.
One of Blazingsaddles' most infamous gags shows Mongo punching a horse square in the face. While it looks like a pure stunt gag, it was filmed with a real punch, a trained stunt horse, and a carefully rehearsed hit to make it safe. Hedley Lamar's real-life inspiration.
Mr. Lamar is where we run into the quicksand.
Quicksand, splendid.
The villainous Attorney General Hedley Lamar wasn't just a product of satire. He was based on real-life Hollywood arrogance. Played to perfection by Harvey Korman, Lamar became a blend of slimy power, self-importance, and clueless villainy. Slim Pickens plays it straight.
What in the wide world of sports is going on here? I had you people try to get a little track lead, not to jump around like a bunch of Kansas City faggots.
Slim Pickens had spent decades riding horses, firing guns, and playing rugged cowboys. When he signed on to Blazingsaddles, he thought he was doing a traditional Western and not a full-on parody. He delivered his lines with total sincerity, unaware of how ridiculous the scenes around him were. Close call with dynamite scene. During one of the explosive set pieces, the production nearly had a disaster. A dynamite charge detonated earlier than planned, creating a genuine moment of panic among the cast and crew. Luckily, no one was injured, but the near miss left everyone shaken. The anarchy ending.
I always wanted to go there.
Come on.
The finale of Blazingsaddles throws every rule out the window. Characters break the fourth wall, bursting out of their movie and invading other sets. There's a full-blown musical number, random brawls, and a meta ending that literally spills into the real world. The ending felt like a victory lap, celebrating how far the film had pushed boundaries. Mel Brooks' multiple roles.
Governor, may I disturb you for a moment, sir?
What is it?
Yes, if you will just sign this, Governor. Right here.
Yes. What the hell is it?
While directing Blazingsaddles, Mel Brooks jumped into the chaos as three on-screen characters: the dim-witted Governor William J. Lepetomane, a Native American chief, and a quick cameo in the finale. He played them with over-the-top energy, poking fun at politics, stereotypes, and Hollywood itself. Box office hit, but Oscar snub. Despite being one of the biggest comedy hits in the 1970s, Blazingsaddles received no Oscar wins. Critics praised its audacity and originality, but Hollywood's establishment was uncomfortable with its racial satire and vulgar humor. The legacy of Blazingsaddles. More than 50 years after its release, Blazingsaddles remains a lightning rod of conversation. Its mix of outrageous humor, social commentary, and fearless performances opened doors for riskier, more honest comedy. Beyond the jokes, it reshaped how satire could confront racism and hypocrisy head-on, leaving an influence that still echoes across TV, film, and stand-up comedy today.